Hey y'all, this is your K-pop auntie Carly, and this is Suchwita, episode 15, Suga with Jungkook. This comes to you from Patreon. I have polled my voters over on Patreon, and they have asked for Suchwita as the Patreon material. It is going to be Patreon exclusive, but I decided to go ahead and pop one of these up on YouTube so y'all can get a little sneak preview of what'll be going on in there. I'm going to be covering at least all of the episodes with the BTS members. But you're going to have to pop on over to Patreon for that full episode here today. I'm going to wind up taking this down in a few days. So you're going to have to go over to Patreon, and there is a free trial. So get the free trial, binge, and enjoy.
오랜만에
It's been a while, but we're back with Suchwita. I had my last concert in Seoul 2 days ago. Oh, geez, yeah. He's, busy schedule. And came to record Suchwita right away. It feels like I'm back home after a long time. Our guest today is a really energetic guy.
기대됩니다. 자,
So I'm excited.
전종국 직업 환갑에
Name, Jungkook. Occupation, BTS's golden maknae, and will still be even at the age of 60.
여전할 BTS 황금 막내 슈치타 나가고 싶다고.
I've been constantly saying that I wanted to be on Suchwita. But seriously, it took 5 months for Yoongi to finally invite me. I'm so upset.
반갑습니다.
I wonder if this was filmed before or after 7. I'm guessing it was like the release of it. Which, fantastic song. Love that song.
라이브에서
You changed the lyrics to Dachrita while streaming live. It generated a lot of buzz. Nice. Why'd it take so long to invite me? That's why I especially prepared a karaoke machine for you. I don't maybe I will after a few drinks. Oh yes, please. So singing with Yoongi headbanging over there. That's gonna be fantastic. All right, you need to sing in places like this to get a lot of views.
알겠어?
카메라가 생각보다 많다.
There are more cameras than I expected.
하는 거.
Yeah, that's definite. I watched RM's interview and now this one, and there's a definite change of venue here from the couch and chair to the table and chairs. It's been a while since you've been on a variety show. It's hard to get used to, right? You mentioned Suchwita a lot, though. And you even reviewed Jimin's episode live on Weverse. And after seeing us do the Sorry for Being Cute challenge, you made a face saying, "What is wrong with Yoongi?" Yeah. Okay, now... I'm gonna have to watch that one, too. Oh, God. Okay. That's awesome. Oh my god, Yoongi being cute.
나 바로 종료 누를 것 같아. 놀란다. 윤기 형 왜 그래?
Right,
왜 그런
right.
거야?
뭐 어쨌든
So what were you thinking? Anyway, changing the subject. That was then. I invited you because you wanted me to. You said you had a really nice drink. Are we just doing tricep lifts? He can't stand still, can he? He's not that young anymore. Not like he's old or anything, but he hasn't changed. 10 plus years, he has not changed.
저는 좀
It's something I drink often.
하이볼.
하이볼.
Ooh, a highball. Look out. It's a cocktail made with a spirit mixed with a carbonated beverage or water with ice.
하이볼을 좋아해서.
하이볼
I like
잘 만들어.
highballs. Are you making them? I just make them to my liking, even when doing live.
왜 계속 그러는 거야?
Why do you keep doing that?
큰 손실 방지.
To prevent muscle loss.
아니 진짜
He's gonna be so ADHD in this episode, isn't he? The last time we had drinks with just the two of us.
둘이서 술 먹었을 때가 그때였던 것 같은데.
It was that time at my place.
와인 먹었을 때.
We had wine.
너무
It's
오래됐지.
been so long.
그날이 이제
That was when
사랑
I
파트
wrote
투가
People
나왔어.
Part 2.
날이지.
그때구나.
That
술
day.
먹고 야,
Oh God, I love that song too. I like Suga's entire recent album, gold, all of it. We just suddenly started writing a song while drinking.
해가지고 갑자기 했던 둘이서 먹는 것도
It's been a while since just the two of us
또
had
여기서
drinks. I
맛있게 될
never
줄
expected to be drinking
일단
here.
뭐 한 잔 먹어볼까요?
Should we have a drink first? All right, so we have Suga and Jungkook's highball recipe. Number 1, add ice to the glass to chill it. Number 2, add a shot of whiskey of your liking. A little more for Jungkook. Number 3, fill up the glass with carbonated water. Number 4, squeeze a slice of lemon and add it as a garnish. I feel like I should be drinking. Should I be drinking? Stir to mix. I should be drinking. Hang on. Unlike Jungkook, I drink my whiskey neat. No stirring to mix.
우리 사실 둘이 술 먹는
The two of
게
us
한번
drinking
방송에서
was on
나오긴
TV
했지.
once.
몰타에서.
When we were in Malta.
아일리시 슬래머
Friendship is Irish
Irish
Slammers?
Slammer.
해가지고
Friendship is what?
우리 그럼 오늘
Friendship is drinking, apparently. Then today, let's say friendship is
우정은
drinking
하이볼로 갑시다 오늘.
highballs.
우정은 하이볼.
야, 오늘 하이볼 마신.
Since you said we'd be drinking highballs today,
해가지고 소고기를 준비해봤습니다.
I prepared.
어디냐면 한양
Husband
바로.
keeps texting me. Speaking of friendship is texting your husband. That's what friendship is. Hyungwon Hwaro. Okay, so the outside skirt and the truck tail flap.
맛있겠다.
이게
It
진짜
looks amazing. We have the grill there and everything. It looks like there this super popular a place right now.
동석이 형이
Ah, he does look familiar. Dong Suk is the model for their ads.
화로구이 전문점이라.
They use charcoal grills. The restaurant uses charcoal grills, but we can't here since it's indoors.
화로구이로 안 돼. 여기서 안 되니까 실내니까.
맛있겠다. 화로에 구우면 그럼 더 맛있는
Is
거.
it tastier with a charcoal grill?
형 고기 좋아하는 종우가 한번
You want to
먹을래?
grill it since you like meat?
마블링 좋네.
Marbling is nice.
오 예. 맛있겠다.
맛있다.
맛있어요?
아니 요즘 간헐적
I like that he pairs. He makes it a point to pair these meals with what they're drinking. Fantastic. I heard you're doing intermittent fasting these days.
예. 그게
Yeah,
좋대요.
apparently it's good for your
건강에.
health.
다이어트에 대해서
I like that. Apparently it's good for your health. I was looking up info on diets
간헐적
and learned
단식에
everything there is to
이론을
know about
빠삭하게
intermittent
공부를
fasting.
해가지고, 아 이건 되게 도움
I thought
많이
it'd be good for me.
너 어떻게 16
Do you do it 16-8 or 24? Ooh, that's tough. That is tough. Intermittent fasting 24 would be you have 4 hours in the day in which you are allowed to eat, and then 20 hours in which you eat nothing. So he gets all of his nutrition within 4 hours, and then so pretty much he eats a lot and then stops.
빡세게 하네.
근데 막
But I'm not obsessive. You don't always keep to that schedule, right? I don't do it obsessively.
그냥 뭐 하루에 한
It's less stressful if you just think of it as
끼만
eating
먹는다
1 or 2
생각하면 그냥
meals a
뭐
day.
스트레스 안 받더라고. 근데 이
But there
간헐적
must
단식
have been a
한 이유가
reason
있을
why
거야.
you started
이제
intermittent fasting.
미국에서
Since I have a jacket shoot in the U.S.
또 하고 이제.
and to get ready right for the
그
comeback,
이야기를 좀 해야 될 것 같은데.
we should talk about that.
지금
Yeah, the K-pop idol diets in order to have that appearance, to have the very tight body appearance. It is so tough to get down to the amount of body fat that they get down to. Man, yeah.
던져주세요. 제가 성심성의껏 한번
Ask me anything, I'll answer as best as I
싱글
can.
나오잖아.
You have a single coming out. Okay, so this was before the actual release of 7. You have a single coming out. It took
길었죠.
such a long
어떤
time.
곡이야? 이거
Tell
들어봐야
us
돼.
about the song. Shouldn't we listen to
아니야?
it
나 아직
first?
못 들어봤어.
I haven't heard it since I was on
아,
tour.
진짜요? 그걸 안
Really?
들어봤나?
You haven't heard it?
2달 동안 한국에 없었다.
I wasn't in Korea for 2 months.
그러네. 곡을 뭐 틀어주실 수가 있나요?
소리 올려야 될 것 같은데요. 아, 오케이. 야 벌써 왔어.
I'm getting a feeling already. It's awesome, right? Let's go number 1 on the Hot 100. Jungkook, let's go.
알겠다 이거.
Says I can tell just from the first verse that it'll be number 1 in the Hot 100, and it did, and it did.
핫백 1위다 가자.
Yeah. Such a good song. This is on my list of songs to buy once my K-pop song buying budget is renewed at the... I already spent it all. Budgets are good, people. Stick to them.
이거 볼 수 있어?
What did he ask?
안무가
Do you have choreo for this? I
이거
do.
볼 수 있어?
Can I see it?
제가 쳐줄.
You want me to show you
지금?
now?
좋아.
Yes. I'm sorry. Look at Proud Yoongi. Look at Proud Yoongi. That is freaking adorable. Loving the maknae. I'm so proud.
이런 곡이.
This is how it goes.
이거는 챌린지.
It's perfect for a dance challenge video. Watch your hands, JK.
이런 거예요?
좋다. 야,
Big ol' smile. I'm sure it'll go to number one on the Hot 100.
마음이
You
좀
did it.
모인다.
I can relax now.
아니 어떻게 술로
What are you gonna do for solo
활동 어떻게 할
promotions?
거야 활동?
For my promotions, it's not gonna
컴백
be
같은
like a
느낌이
comeback.
아니라 이제 아예 그쪽 시장에
Not during hip. In that market, it'll be like a
데뷔
debut.
같은 느낌으로
Yeah, it'll be like a
하는
debut.
거라서.
아니 이번에 뭐
You have media promotions lined up in the U.S. and the U.K. I wasn't expecting it to be a full English song,
이랑
but
영국
kudos.
미디어 프로모션 앞두고 있다고.
네, 그 무대는
It'll be starting out with Good Morning America.
아메리카에서
Oh.
스타트 끊을 것 같고.
뭐 어떻게 하고 싶어?
How do you want
그냥
to
내가
perform?
제일 잘할.
I just want to do what I do best
겁나
and be
멋있게 하지 않을까요?
totally
뭐 노래
awesome
뭐
at
하는
it.
거
I'm pretty sure that'll happen. What will you be performing?
Seven.
Dynamite?
다이너마이트.
Seven,
유포리아.
Dynamite, Euphoria.
얼마나
History.
보고 싶었겠냐.
Everyone's been dying to see
관리
you,
또
Army.
잘하고.
Yeah, I should get myself in shape
가야
before
돼.
I go.
죽여놓고 와라.
Go and
난리 나겠네
slay.
또. 아유.
Everyone will go
이거 어떻게 해,
crazy.
작업을?
How did you start this
하게 된 거야,
project?
이거? 미국 가지 않았나 그때?
Didn't you go to the U.S.?
가설 작업을
Okay,
했죠.
started working on it in the
곡을
US.
받았죠. 근데 곡이
Got the song.
너무 좋은 거예요.
And I
그러니까,
loved it.
죽었을 때.
The moment
이걸
I
해야
heard
돼.
it, I was
무조건 해야지.
have to do this.
만약에 세븐이라는
Without
곡이
the song
없었잖아요.
Seven,
그럼 저는 아직
I might have still been on a
쉬고
break
있을
right
수도
now.
있어요. 나는 쉬는 게
I
그렇게
loved
좋았어요.
being on a break. I have no doubt that he did. Holy cow. Like this time, like I know that the guys are kind of moving into this second phase in their life right now, where obviously Jin is in the military and the others. Well, I mean, I already watched the interview with RM, and it sounds like a fair amount of the guys will be going in pretty quickly here because they were looking forward to 2025, and he said that most of us will be out of the military by then. But yeah, there's just going to be this period of like solo work and rest, and these guys have been going like nonstop for 10 years, so I can only imagine that like this time where they get to kind of just like bring it down a couple of notches, be a little bit normal be a little bit normal, and actually legitimately for the first time in 10 years take a break. Like, I'm sure he loves it.
진짜로.
And it's not like we're not getting content from them. Like, I'm going to keep reacting to BTS because there's plenty of content to react to. So if you need BTS content, go to Patreon. Every week I'll have something. I have a hard time when I'm on break.
너무 힘들던데.
I know, yeah. There are plenty of people like that as well. My husband is like that. Like, you go on vacation and he's got his nose in something. He can't just... I was totally
난
enjoying
그걸
my
쉬는 걸
time off.
맛들려가지고 그걸 만끽하고 있다가 얘가 포문을 연
And
거지.
this song got me started
나
again.
이걸 들었으면
If I had heard this song, I
내가
would
노래
have done it myself.
내가 할게 이거.
I'd have been like, let me do it. I'll
할게
sing it
영어 할게
anyway.
그냥 이러면서.
진짜 아무튼 그렇게 해가지고
Anyway,
작업을
so that's how I
녹음
started.
자체를
You
미국에서
recorded it
네.
in the
근데 이제
States.
거기서 또 이
And while I was
K
there,
아이돌의
I'm
자존심을
proud
지켜야
to
되잖아요.
be a K
녹음을
idol.
굉장히
So I worked
열심히
really hard on the
디테일을
details
잘했죠.
as I was
이거
recording.
못 따라가면 안
I
되는
had to
거죠.
keep
대한민국
up. Korea's BTS's main vocalist,
BTS 메인 보컬 준성국 기강 잡고 왔어?
Jungkook. Did you set everyone straight? I don't know about that.
잡은지는 모르겠는데 잘 하고 왔어요.
But anyway,
그래도
I did good.
잘했네.
Yeah. I was perfect.
That is a really unique setup for a recording. Look at that. I'm used to seeing guys in recording booths and stuff, and obviously if you have the right setup to the room with sound dampeners and stuff, you can do it in most any space, but that's a pretty cool space.
I was perfect. Every A-O-E-E.
What?
아 이번에
I love
디지털
the
싱글 하나.
smile. So you have a digital single
향후
coming
계획이
out.
어떻게 돼?
What's the
싱글 하나
next
나오고.
stage
싱글
after the
하나
single? Good question. I like this. After the single,
또 싱글
I have
하나
another
더 하고
single.
나중에 이제
and then I'll be releasing a small mini album
그나마 앨범 미니 정도 내고 한 11월 안으로
by November. Okay, by November. All of that by November. What is it right now? We are August. So 8, 9, 10, 11. So here, what are we going to have? Like maybe September, get another single, and then November, a mini album? All right. So you must be busy then.
그쵸.
I am.
아 그럼 이제 막 앨범
Are the songs for the album all already then?
이제 해야죠.
I have to start working on them now. JK. I have to start working on them now. I think this single
이번 싱글 일단 요거는 빵빵빵빵
will be a huge
근데
hit.
와 근데
I want a song like this
이제
too
두
for my
번째도
second
이런 곡이
single,
나와야 되는데 없어.
but I haven't found it. So I could just write one for you. A song by you.
잘할 수 있어?
Can you do a good job? No. He says no. Did he just get called out by JK there? What was that? I know Yoongi is a very good songwriter. Obviously, I love his stuff. But JK, he's like, can you do a good job? No.
네,
On my laptop,
있어, 다 있어.
there's every kind of song. What about doing Jersey? Jersey Club.
하고 싶.
I did want to try Jersey Club.
진짜
I have a track for that. I really do.
그렇게 하면 돼.
JK, so you put me on the spot, bro. I can do that. You can do that one.
하면 돼.
Do what? Just do it.
일단 줘봐요 그럼.
Just send it to me then.
줘봐요 그냥.
Just send it.
나는 얘.
We'll see how that works out. Well, I've mentioned this a lot on TV shows before, but of all vocalists I've ever met, you're the most
Oh,
genius.
yes.
나는 전종국을 그렇게 표현해.
That's what I said about you. When I met other
청재 만남
songwriters,
반갑습니다.
the meeting of two geniuses, it's great to see you.
아니 그리고 이걸 알아야
And people
된다니까.
need to know this.
친구가
Before he
원래
joined the
회사
agency,
들어오니까
when he was, 12? He had never sung in his life. Oh, seriously. Like that part I didn't know. I knew that he went at super, not 12, but like pretty young, but the fact that he'd never
적이
sung.
없다니까.
그죠?
근데 나 옆에서 그 과정
And I've seen everything you've gone through.
봤잖아.
솔직히 그좀
Honestly, in the
옛날에는
past,
너무 부담이었어요.
hearing that was a lot of pressure.
그런 소리 듣고 싶지도
And I
않았고.
didn't like hearing
그런
it.
소리들
No, but I
때문에
had to
내가
work
더
even
열심히
harder
할
because
수밖에
people
없었어.
were saying that.
예, 아니 근데 계속
Yeah, you just have to keep going. You were
어떻게
born
재능을
with
타고
that talent.
났는데 종호는 그
You're
공부도
good at
잘하고.
singing high
원래
notes
못했죠.
too.
아니
I
근데
couldn't
너 연습
before. Yeah, he's very good at singing high notes, and it's one of those things, though. Man, you keep practicing, and anybody would be surprised at what they can do if they just practice obsessively for 10 years. What was hard for me when you
좀 많이
practiced
힘들었던 게 시도 때도
was
눈만
you'd always be singing every moment your eyes were open. That was hard on Suga. I can see with Suga's personality of it being hard on him when someone else is just singing
그냥 노래를
incessantly.
하니까 내가
Yeah,
야
yeah.
차에서 좀 안 하면 안 돼요?
I'd be like, can you not sing in the
섹시한 좀 안 하면 안
car?
돼요?
Can you not sing in the car? Can you not sing in the
많이
green
혼났어요.
room? I got told off a
근데
lot.
그만큼 진짜
But that's how hard you work.
열심히 했지. 진짜 우리 팀은
Everyone on our team is
다
a super
엄청
hard
도끼
worker.
가지고 했지.
Yeah, and it shows.
그렇게 할 수밖에
We had to be.
근데 그게 10년
And it's been
지났다,
10 years now.
와.
10
근데
years.
진짜 아니,
What's so
나는 우리
interesting
팀이
about
너무
our
재밌는
team
게 각자의 역할이
is that
정확
we each have a clear
해서
role,
좋아.
which is great.
침범할 수 없는
Roles that
역할이
no
있으니까.
one else can do.
근데 이런
I think
것들이
that really
서로
helps us
진짜 상호가 많이
complement
되는 것 같아.
each other.
너무 좋은 것 같아.
I
근데
love that
진짜
about us.
그 랩 라인
You guys in the rap line were a big influence on
형님들이
us.
참 많은 영향을 줬죠. 우리 연습생 때도
When we were
지금
trainees,
보컬 했는데
the
노래 많이
vocal
듣고
line would just
삐까삐까
be fooling around, not
노래고
listening to any
그러니까
songs.
이제 랩 라인
And the rap line
형들이
guys
화가
would get upset.
노래
They'd
개발해가지고
gather us around with a long list of
해가지고
songs
무조건 들을
and told us to make sure to listen
그런
to them
역할들.
all. Yeah, just being students. Like the rap line, just encouraging the guys to be students of their art. Very cool. So you did that for us.
계속 그러니까 데뷔를 하고
So after
내가
we debuted, now I don't listen to them anymore.
솔직히 말하면 그때 나안
If I'm being honest, I didn't listen back then either.
들었어요.
아 이제 듣잖아.
But now you do. I
랜덤으로
just play
계속 돌리긴
random
하는데.
songs.
이게 내 재능이 있어.
But you could do
그럼
that
그렇게
since
해도
you had
됐던 거지 뭐.
talent.
솔직히 야 그냥
Honestly, you
재능이야
just
재능.
have talent.
회사가
The
참 옳은 선택을
agency
한 거지.
made a
아니,
very
진짜
great
너무-
choice. A little bit of a humble brag.
좀 웃긴-
But without you,
어떻게 했을 것 같아?
what would we have done?
장난입니다.
I'm kidding. No.
야 3-4시간 혼자
You once said
무대를
you wanted to
끌어갈
be
만큼
good
성장하고
enough to
싶다라는
perform on your own for
말을 한 적이
3 to
있다고?
4 hours.
뭐 내가
Yeah, during an interview, and that would be a full concert set. Yeah, like performing on your own for 3 to 4 hours. That is a solo full concert set. The only concerts I've done are our team
콘서트
concerts.
해봤자 우리 단체 콘서트였고 내 역량이 어느
And I
정도
was curious about my own abilities because I know quite a few of the other guys. I don't think all of them have done their own full concerts, right? I know, J-Hope, RM, and Suga all had tours, full-on tours this past year, right? And I was curious about my own abilities.
혼자서 그걸 다
I was curious what. Wow, that went by fast. I was curious whether I could put on a concert
그건
all on
봤잖아요.
my own. You saw me in Seoul in my concert.
형 그 뭐야
I
공연
stayed until the
끝날
end,
때까지
and I noticed that the stage
보니까
gradually
점점 무대가
disappeared.
사라지더만. 일부러 그런 거예요 그냥?
Was that intentional?
근데
That's part of the production.
그거를 되게 신기해.
People found that
무대가
really
없어진
cool,
거야.
seeing the stage
그러니까
disappear.
나중에는 요만한 거 하나밖에
At
안
the end,
남았잖아.
only a tiny
근데
part
되게
was left.
신박하다.
That was a great
개인
idea.
공연이랑 팀
Solo concerts and
공연이
team
다른 게
concerts are
팀은
different.
사실
Because with
연출적으로
team concerts, there's not much you can do regarding the production.
그치.
예를 들면 우리가
For
춤을
example,
추거나
when we're
우리가 뭔가를
dancing or
했을 때
performing,
관객은
the audience
이렇게
has to
봐야
watch
되는
like
입장이거든.
this.
그러다 보니까 뭔가 세트나
So there aren't a lot of sets or things
이런
we can
것들을
use.
쓸 수 있는 게 많지는 않은데 혼자
Yeah, more focused on the group. But if you do it alone, you can do anything you want.
재밌을 것 같아. 나는 공연
I think it'll be fun. What should I do for
무대
my
어떻게
concert?
하지? 벌써부터 지금 생각해놔야
Should I
돼.
come up with
가면
ideas already? When the time comes, I'll tell you all you need to know.
내가 준비를 진짜
I prepared for a
오래
really long time for my tour.
런스루를
I did
한 달
run
정도
through
했었어.
starting a month before, 3 times a week.
총
I did
28번
28 concerts for my tour. And I did 20 run-throughs before starting the tour.
한국에서
In
그러니까
Korea,
공연 스케줄
I
그대로
did
왔어.
exactly like the real
준비
thing.
엄청 열심히 했는데.
You worked
그냥
really
혼자 해야
hard.
되니까
Honestly, it was scary doing it alone.
무섭기도 하겠다.
It must
이제
be scary.
팀이
What's
좋은
good about a team
내 옆에
is that you have members
멤버들이
supporting you.
든든하니까 내가 중간에
I
감기
caught a
엄청
really bad
심하게
cold
걸려가지고
halfway through.
무대에서 나
It
쓰러지는
was
거
so
아닐까
bad I
이런
thought I
생각을
might
이번에
collapse on
투어하면서
stage.
그걸
Doing it,
끝내고
yeah, when I got back to Korea after the tour,
가서 아무것도 못하고
I did
잤어.
nothing
아
but
그것도
sleep.
엄청
that
스트레스겠다.
must have been
아침에 딱
so
일어났는데
When I got JK's a good listener. JK's a good listener. He gives those little verbal feedbacks, that lets you know that he's not only listening, but he's like really bringing it in. Like he's hearing what you're saying, making those little comments to kind of encourage you to keep talking. I love it. When I got up in the
원래 내
morning,
목이 안
you
쉬잖아.
know I never get a hoarse throat, but
안 나와.
이렇게
couldn't talk.
부모님이랑
That's how I
같이
sounded.
있었는데
I was with my parents and they told me to stay in my
검사를
room,
하려고 했더니
so I got
검사가 안 나오긴
tested, but
했어.
I was okay. Parents, your son gets back from a world tour and he gets sick. You're like, stay in your room. Don't give us that. Parents.
다행히.
코로나 검사는 안 나왔어.
I
근데
didn't have
어쨌든
COVID, but I still had
올라가긴
to
해야
go
되잖아.
up on stage.
올라갔지 뭐.
So I did.
그냥 해야 돼.
I just
여름
had
막
to do it.
38.
Even though I was running a fever of 38 to
도
39
올라가는데
degrees, I had to play the guitar and sing, but my
노래 해야
voice
되는데
was a
안
mess.
되니까.
아, 그 진짜 스트레스 많이.
That's so
근데
stressful.
뭐
But I still
라이브를
had to sing
못하면 안
live.
되잖아 또.
형그 들고
The
있는 것도
drink you
위스키.
had in your hand was whiskey,
highball.
wasn't it? Yeah, it was a highball.
그것도 처음엔 그냥
At
위스키
first, it was just whiskey
건강하게
on
였었어.
the rocks.
근데 감기
But I
걸리고
switched to a highball after I caught that cold. I made it into a hyperball, as in with an energy drink, I'm guessing.
에너지 뭐
에너지
Yeah, with an energy drink, lemon and ginger.
레몬이랑 생강이랑
도라지 막 이런 거.
다 때려 넣어가지고
Just put
이거 먹으면
everything
진짜
in it. I was like, if I drink
무대 설 수
this, I
있다.
can
무대를
perform on
하면서
stage. So you were recovering while
다시 하는
performing.
거야.
무대에 설 수 있다.
Yeah, I could perform
그거
on
이제
stage. Anyway,
어쨌든
after
하더라고요.
that, I got through it, even though
진짜
I was
아픈데도
so
그게
sick.
제일 힘들어.
That's the hardest
혼자
part.
하면.
When performing
어떻게든
alone,
마땅히
you just have to. You don't have anyone you
그럴 데가
can lean on.
없어 없어.
백제적 없어.
No one's there to
도망칠
take your
수도 없어,
place.
이거는.
You can't
무조건
run from
올라가야
it. You
되는
just
거야.
have to go up
그거
on
이제
stage. So if you do
너
put on a
하게 되면
concert,
팁들을 알려줄게.
I'll give you some
내가
tips.
먼저 다 해봤어.
아픈 거에도
yes, I already have. Do you have
팁이
tips for
있어요?
when you're
있어.
sick?
진짜
I
있어.
do. I really do.
좋은데?
아니 근데 나
Hyperball.
아니, 그
We have
이야기
to
해야 돼
talk
진짜.
about that.
아니 나는 와 그거
I
어떻게
wondered how you
했지라는
did
생각이
it.
드는데
뭐야?
Did what? The Guitar World Cup. I did see that as well. The yeah, that was crazy how that all came together. or didn't come together, and JK helped to make it happen. Like it was, yeah, not as organized as it could have been for him.
카타르.
야, 나 보면서 나 실시간으로 보고
watching it
있잖아.
live.
그 종국민이 보고 있지 않았어?
Don't you think the
그때?
entire country was
그쵸?
watching it?
내가 보면서.
Probably. Yeah. Well, I was watching.
진짜
I said
육성으로
out
나 혼자
loud.
보고 있었거든
I
집에서.
was watching it alone at home.
진짜로 진짜로.
For real?
진짜 와 진짜
I was
같은
like, wow.
멤버고
We're on the same team and
같은
we
무대를
perform together.
살아있지만 나도 이제 국민
But
중
as
한
an
명이니까
ordinary
어깨 이렇게
citizen, I
돼가지고
felt so proud. My shoulders went like
우리
this.
팀 막내예요.
That's our team's youngest.
다 그 얘기밖에 없었어 그때.
Everyone was
준비
talking
과정에
about you. Tell me about how you
준비해줘야
prepared
돼.
for it.
준비 과정은 그렇게
Preparing for it wasn't easy.
딱 알잖아.
You know how it is. You notice the
수정을 해야
parts
되는
that
부분이
need
다
work.
보이잖아. 그런 부분이 너무 많이
There were a
보여서.
lot of parts that needed
다른 거죠.
more work. It was just different.
그래서 제가
So I went 5 to 6 days
카타르
before
공연
the show in
전한
Qatar.
5, 6일 전에 미리 갔거든요. 와 근데 일찍
And
가기
I was
너무
really
잘한
glad I got there early.
원래는 그냥
Is why. I thought I only had it to do a
가서
rehearsal
이제
once I
리허설만
got
딱
there.
하고 하는 거라고 생각했다가 막상 또 고쳐야
But I
되는데
realized we had to improv some parts.
아무도 난
And I
솔직히
didn't
못
get any
받았어요.
choreo either.
못 받았어요.
I didn't get
댄서들만
anything.
있고
There were dancers, but I
나는
didn't
그냥
have
아무것도
any
없어요.
choreo.
근데
I
내가
thought it would be
여기서 안무를 안
weird
하면
if I didn't dance while
너무
everyone
이상할 것
else
같은
was.
거예요.
Yeah, that's a big difference between like a K-pop idol and like, I mean, you watch say the U.S. Super Bowl halftime show or something, and like that's all it is dancers dancing while the singer sings. I mean, that's the big difference. Is K-pop is so into entertaining, and it's why I don't like watching. Like I've been to K-pop concerts and I love K-pop concerts, but like going to a U.S. singer concert is so boring because like you're just sitting there watching them sing. Like that's it. That's it. Such a difference. So I just asked for the
그냥 아무
choreo
영상
video
달라고 내가 그냥 카피하겠다고
and said I just copy it.
따고 이제 막사비 같은 거
Yeah, I watched that whole behind thing, and yeah, it was rather disheartening how little they prepared for him to be there. He just kind of showed up, and it was like, okay, what do I do? What is it? They're like, And during the last chorus, the choreo changes. It becomes intense like this. I asked them to change that part, so they did. Yeah, like he literally went and found the dancers dancing all by himself. Like he wouldn't, oh, hi guys, can I practice with you? It's like, and I redid the formations. That's how it went. Originally there was
진짜
nothing.
너무 와
No,
나는
but it
그냥
was
그거 보면서
while I was watching, I thought you just looked like a total superstar.
아이씨
그래서 이제 멤버들끼리도 야
I was talking with the members, and we were like, he has to be a singer until the day he dies.
무슨 생각 딱 들더라고.
That's what we thought.
재밌었어요
I had a lot of fun.
무대 내려오니까 되게
When I walked off
아쉽더라고요.
stage,
더
some of these captions
재밌었어,
go by fast.
재밌었고.
When I walked off the
무대
stage, I felt really
되게
bummed though.
아쉽더라고요. 더 잘할 수 있
I could have done so much
아니, 그
better.
생각
That's all I could think about.
얘는 무대 못
He's the type that really cries if he feels
무대로
if he didn't do
운다니까
well on
진짜.
stage.
분해가지고.
He gets so upset.
내가 왜 이
I can't help but think, is this
정도밖에 안
really the
되지
best I can do?
하면서 그냥 저는 되게
I look at
주관적으로
myself
저를 보잖아요.
really subjectively
객관적으로 안 보고
instead of
나니까
objectively because it's me.
잘했나
I always wonder if I
우리의
did well.
무기기는
That's
한데
our strength.
계속 욕심내는
Constantly
게
wanting to do
우리의
better
무기긴 한데
is our
어느
strength.
정도 조금
But we do need
객관적으로
to be a bit
우리
objective
팀과
about our
나를
team
좀
and
볼 필요는
ourselves.
있겠더라. 그러니까 그렇게 계속
Since we
살
can't
수는
always
없으니까.
live like
그
that.
요즘 그러려고 해요.
That's what I'm trying to
그렇게
do these days. Thinking that way shows me what
생각을
I need
해야
to work on
또
more
노력해야 되는 부분이 보이더라고요. 또 따로
그건 있지.
separately.
내가
I
객관적으로
have to be able
그런
to
걸 볼
look
수
at
있을
things
때 내가 또
objectively
부족한
in order
부분이
to
또
see the
보이니까
areas I
그거를
lack
이제 또
in, and I'll be
보완하고
able to work
정말
on them.
너가 많이 이게
This is where I think
성장을
you've
했다라고
grown a
느끼는
lot.
부분이 그런 거야. 옛날에는 네가 딱
In the past,
그거 딱
when you were
꽂히면
stuck on
못 벗어나.
something,
막
I couldn't
애가
get
막
past
너무
it.
힘들어.
You'd have such a
너가
hard time.
괴로워하니까 옆에서 막 아무리
No matter how much we told you it was okay,
해도 못 벗어났던
you
그
couldn't
불과 한
get
3달
over it
전에도
even
그랬어.
3 to 4 years ago.
근데
And when we were
우리
on
막 쉬고
tour,
이렇게
as we
하면서
went on a
전정부는
break, you were able to
오로지
focus on
본인한테
yourself.
집중을 하면서 나는 카타르도 그렇고
Through
이번에
guitar
나올 싱글도
and your new
많이
single,
성장을
I
했다는
can tell that
게
you've
느껴지고
grown a
그러니까
lot.
되게
Yeah,
삶이
life
되게
has become more
쾌적해지더라고요.
enjoyable.
되게 좋은 것
I
같아요.
think it's
많이
nice.
치열하게
We've
살았으니까 우리
lived with intensity.
본능적으로 아는 거죠.
I just know instinctively.
어릴 적에는 진짜
Yeah, they've lived with a lot of intensity, and I'm glad to hear Jungkook say things like, I'm really enjoying this time. It's just going to show that, even though ARMY is missing them and is a little bit heartbroken that, they're taking this time off right now, they're gonna be back, and they are resting, and they are really enjoying this time in their life to do things that they have not been able to do because life has been so intense, intensely focused on one thing, doing one thing. And now they're able to kind of open up a little bit and do some other things that they have been yearning to do. When you were younger,
걱정이 좀
you had a
많았거든.
lot of
그죠.
worries.
진짜. 이렇게 마음이 좀
I
많이
think
놓이는
I
것
feel
같아.
reassured now.
알아서 잘하고
You're
있는데.
doing well on
아,
your
이
own.
방탄 멤버들
I
잘
think it's
만나-
all because I met the really good
가지고 이렇게
BTS
되는 것 같아요,
members.
진짜.
너 제외한 남은 6명
The six of us
정국이
think
만나서
we're lucky
이런
that we
생각을
met you.
하고. 그게 참
And
좋아.
that's what's great about our
근데
team.
어릴 적엔 진짜
We
많이
fought a
싸우고
lot
그랬어,
when
우리.
we were
그러니까
younger.
이거죠.
That's how we came this
나
far.
어제
I met
지민이랑
Jimin
술
yesterday for
먹었거든.
drinks.
그래요? 주명.
You did? Yeah, you had drinks with Jimin.
그냥 만나면 맨날
He always talks about
그
that
이야기잖아.
when we
이제
meet.
과거 이야기,
About the
그래요.
past,
추억
our
이야기.
memories.
뭘 몰랐으니까
I think
가능했던
this
거야.
was all possible because we didn't know anything
어떨 때는
back
어떻게 해야 되는데
then.
이런 거야.
If we had known what to do
알았으면
and
우리
when,
못했을 거야.
I don't think we could have
그냥
done this.
다들
We were all just
그러고
kind of
다른
fools
거
and did what
잘하고
we were
다
told.
날고여가지고
We were so raw.
진짜 우리는
And we all
욕심이
wanted to
많았어.
do more
억울함도 많았고.
and felt things were unfair. And so we worked that
이제
much
마마
harder.
시즌 되면 우리
Our
영상
video clips start to show up during the
나오잖아.
Mama season.
아우,
근데 진짜 약간 눈물 나더라
Now
이제
watching
보니까.
them makes me
그래요?
cry a
난
little.
마마
I was watching the Mama mic drop clip.
마이크 잡다 보는데
아, 그것까진 괜찮아.
That
뭐야,
one's
이번에
okay.
10주
What was that
근데
one
막
for our 10th
너무들의
anniversary? They played the video for No
트는데 나
More
진짜
Dream.
리모컨 던질
And
뻔했잖아.
I almost threw the remote
너무
control.
잘했었어.
This No More Dream was pretty
나
good. I can't bring myself to watch it.
예, 제스처 이거
Your gesture, you only had this one move.
이거까지 이거
This is all I do. It's a lie. This is all you do.
그랬을까?
Why did I do that?
아니
Come on, we had just
데뷔했는데 어떻게
debuted.
지금처럼 하냐.
You can't expect us
지금
to
전-
perform like we do now. Oh my god, so cute. So freaking cute. He was so young. Jeez. The Jungkook now is. Hi, miss. I have a cat in the room. Is not the same person as the Jungkook then.
그때 그렇게
If we had
잘했으면
done
그런 것도
well
없었겠다.
then, maybe we.
그때의 그
Whoa,
날.
hang on. If we had done well then,
그때 그렇게 잘했으면 그런 것도 없.
maybe we wouldn't have worked so hard. I mean, yeah, very, very true. Miss, can I help you? I'm getting meowed at insistently. You okay? You good? You good? All right. Yeah, when you meet a lot of adversity, it makes you with the correct attitude. It makes you want to jump over the hurdles. You know, just like go harder, as opposed to like debuting and being like boom, immediate success, and you just kind of like, oh, okay, you just kind of cruise a little bit, right?
없었겠다.
그때의 그
Because of that
날 것이 있으니까
rawness
이렇게
back then, you
카드까지
ended up
버는
performing at the
거야,
Guitar World Cup.
너무 민망해.
So embarrassing.
이야기하는
Jimin
거.
talks about it too.
오래 했다 우리.
We've been in this industry for a long time. I think I will still be around when we're 60. I like the sounds of that. Chapter 2 now. I think we can go up to chapter 6. Let's say each chapter is 10 years.
나이 먹고
When we get older, we can do an a cappella version of
모모들이
No More
아카펠라
Dream.
버전을 해가지고
Love it.
디너쇼 하면 돼.
We could do dinner shows.
재밌겠다.
얼마나
Sounds fun.
재밌었어.
How fun would that be? Army will be grannies too by then. God. What if this is chapter 2 and if chapter 4 is in 40 years? Oh man, I'm going to be like rocking out to BTS in the nursing home. It's not funny.
다 아미들도 다 할망구 돼가지고.
아니 할망구까지는 아닐 거야.
No, they won't be as old as grannies. Yes, they will.
아, 우리도 할망구 돼가지고.
I mean, we'd be like grandpas
그럼
too.
우리가 한
Shouldn't we be at least 60
60은 돼야
years
되지
old then?
않을까?
그게 한 챕터 6.
Wouldn't we be that old around
되지
chapter
않아요?
6?
아니 왜냐면 나는
Well, I was
이제
on tour.
이거
I felt that
하면서 느꼈던 게 이제
our
팬분들도
fans
점점
are
이제
growing
우리랑
older
같이 나이가
together
들어가잖아.
with us.
그죠?
그러다 보니까
And so,
그냥
while we continue to do
그렇게
music
나이가
as we
들면서
grow
음악을
older
계속하고 우리가 맨날
and
하는
talk
짓들,
about past memories,
그런 거
we
이야기하면서
just
이제 그냥
grow older together, talking about it.
이번에 그
I did a video
영상
call fan sign event
를 했거든. 막 이제 그럼 이제
recently. We can
이때는
talk
이야기를 할
one-on-one now.
코로나 라서
And you
활동도
know
잘
how
못해서
we couldn't do promotions during the pandemic, so Army told me what went on in between.
아, 그 공백 기간에
during that period for those 2 to 3 years what ARMY thought about.
이게 이제는
We're not just fans and artists anymore.
가수 이러한 느낌이
We're more like just partners now.
이렇게 가야 돼.
That's just how things
나이
should
먹고
be.
영통 팬 사람은 되게
It'd be
예쁘겠다.
hilarious doing a video call fan sign event when we're
눈
old.
침침해가지고.
We'd be looking at our phones like this and with blurry eyes.
이러고 있을 거 아니야.
어떤 팬은 막
One ARMY said to me, "I've been your
초등학교
fan
때
ever
봤는데
since elementary school.
저 이제
And now I've graduated from college and I'm starting a new job." All the things that make you feel so very old. Oh God. I remember the day that I met one of the kids I used to babysit, and he was totally like out of college and stuff. I'm like, huh.
대학교 들어가고 이제 취직해요.
Right.
뭐 이런 이야기야.
That's what she told me. That's awesome.
10년이니까.
Since it's been 10 years,
이게
kind of made me emotional.
어느 대학 가셨대요?
Which university did you go to? Putting him on the spot. I didn't ask.
모르겠다.
I don't know where she went.
너 콘서트
Now, which concert do you remember the most?
지금 딱 생각나는 거
At the top of my head, Euphoria. And where it was
Euphoria
flying.
하지
Oh,
말고.
God, yeah, that was a sweet performance. Right?
아 시카고? 잠깐 반
Chicago, when I was half out of my mind.
그래.
That happens when it rains.
그때 춥고
It was cold and
비용하니까
rainy
다
that day,
정신줄
so
나가-
everyone kind of
맞아,
lost it
막
while
하는데
performing.
보통 그래 무대는
Usually, after pouring out all your energy on
보이는
stage, you feel
힘들다라는
exhausted.
그 감정이 있어요. 근데 그때는
But I
그런
didn't
감정이
feel that
생각이
way
났어요.
that time.
미쳐가지고.
And because I was out of my
너무
mind, I
재밌었어요.
had so much
나는 이제
fun.
그런
Yeah, it must be so much fun to do a concert in the rain. That would be so cool. Honestly, I want to do
그것들 더
more
하고
of
싶거든.
that.
솔직히.
지금은 이제
We can't
못하잖아.
now.
그냥 못하는
Not
거야.
right now.
물리적으로 불가능해.
It's physically
다
impossible
이제
right now.
만약에 다 전화
But if everyone is discharged from their
갔어.
military service,
미치지 그냥.
I could
혁신이
go
형도 딱
crazy.
들어가-
I bet you could. When Suga went
하자마자
to
이제
serve,
전화기 딱
he
받아서
called
전화했을
and
때
said,
그 이야기 하더라고. 연기야 무대가
Yoongi,
너무
I want to perform so bad.
단톡방에서
Yeah, he talks about that in our group chat too.
지금 다들
We all
그
feel
이유가
the same
너무
way.
재밌어요.
It's
무대가
so
너무
fun.
재밌어, 그냥.
Performing on
근데
stage is just
진짜
so fun. But you know,
생각을 안
I
하고
keep thinking
싶어도
about it,
가만히
even if I don't want to, wanting to
나는
perform.
너
For me, it's when you got injured.
아,
갑자기
He
얘가
suddenly
막
went to the restroom saying he was
모르겠다고
going
화장실
to
갔다가
warm up.
갑자기
화장실 갔다.
And he came out
피가,
screaming all that blood.
그리고 얘
Ooh,
무대
and he
보고
cried
막
because he
울었잖아.
couldn't
너무
perform.
속상했죠.
I was so upset.
굉장히 아쉽고
Ooh.
공연에 대한 욕심이
He's always determined to deliver the
되게
best
가득 차 있는
possible
친구인데.
performance. Stitches.
네가 웃고 있어서 다행이다. 네가 울고 있을까봐 뛰어와.
He said, I'm glad you're laughing. At least I was worried you'd be crying, so I came running over. Set him up on a chair. Okay, yeah, I think I've seen some clips of this.
그럼 우리 거기 앉잖아.
And we have to sit on that chair, the chair of reflection.
겁나 뻘쭘해.
So awkward. I can imagine it being really awkward sitting in a chair just stationary while everybody else is doing choreo and stuff, and you're just sitting there and you just want to be performing. See how awkward that is. While the members are dancing between ourselves, we say, go sit on the chair of reflection.
해가지고 이제 가서 있으면
And when you're sitting on that chair, you have no idea what to do, honestly, when you're in that chair. It'd just be better to perform while limping.
그러다가 마지막에
And at the end, I was so
답답하니까
frustrated that I just
나갔던 거
walked on stage.
빼고 다
Everyone but Hobie has sat on that chair.
빼고 다 앉았어요.
진짜 너무 뻘쭘해.
It's so awkward. You don't know what to
아
do.
진짜 다치면
It
안
makes you think
되겠구나.
twice about getting hurt. You gotta work out regularly.
해야지.
뭔가 좀 해야
You
돼.
need to
안
exercise. You
다치려고
have to
그러는데.
work out not to get injured.
운동 요즘 해?
요즘 열심히 하죠.
So do you work? Yeah, I work out hard.
난 켈빈 클라인하고
The Calvin Klein shoot.
거의 팝스타.
Like a pop star.
완전
You
그냥
were totally a
팝스타.
pop star.
그리고 나
When I saw that, I was like, ah,
아직 있나?
I wonder if I still have abs.
있어?
Do you?
보여줄래?
I do. Can you show us?
보-
You want to see?
천만 한번 찍어보자.
Let's aim for
천만
100
한번
million
찍어보자.
views.
조명 좀 꺼주세요.
Can you turn off the
내가
lights?
원래 배?
You want to get some makeup done?
예전에 인터뷰에서
In one of your
형들의
interviews, you said you had a personality made up of all
성격이 다
members of
담긴
personalities.
인격체라는 이야기를.
맞죠.
I can see that. He was really young when he started living with the guys, and I'm sure he just absorbed them like a sponge. I mean, when you are that age, you just soak up everything around you, especially like guys that you are close to and admire at the same time, and you get to like be in that close of contact. I'm sure he absolutely took on a bunch of different personalities, like not like multiple personality disorder. I can imagine like what he saw something that he liked out of one guy and one guy and one guy, and he just like sucked it all in, right?
내가 봐도 그래.
제
Yeah,
말투에서
into the way I
다
talk,
나와.
you can hear all the
멤버들의
members.
그게
그럼 나한테는
What did you take
뭘
from me?
가져간 거야?
가져간 느낌이
It's not like
아니라
I took
그냥
something. It's more like I
스펀지처럼
was. It's more like I was a sponge
그냥 나도
that
모르게
just absorbed
이걸 그냥-
everything.
내가 봤을 때는
In
너
my opinion,
시기별로
you were
되게 영향을
influenced
받는
by
애들이
different
있어.
guys
어떨
in
땐
each
남들을
era.
막
Sometimes it
막
was Namjoon, sometimes it was a
나에
Suga.
대해서 많이 생각을
I don't really think about
되게
myself.
유연한 거지.
That means you're
근데
flexible.
딱좀
But
그럴 때 있어요.
sometimes,
다른 사람들이랑
when I'm
대화할
talking
때
to other
형들이
people,
얘기했던
the key
그
points you guys talked about pop
포인트들이
into my
생각이 날 때가
head.
있어요.
예를 들면
For example,
예를 들면 또 생각이 안
I
나는데
can't remember an example,
그 느낌이 있어요.
but I get that
형이
feeling.
스쳐 지
Yeah, you flash through my mind during my conversations.
지나가
So I'm grateful that I flash
너무
through your
고맙긴
mind.
한데
아니 그러니까 친구들한테
Sometimes I
뭐
give
조언을
advice
해줘.
to my friends.
난 형한테 조언을
Usually
듣는
I'm the one getting advice from you guys, right?
정국이가 조언을
You're giving advice now. You're all grown up.
형이
No, he is though. Like I see here and there like little mentions of him, you know, kind of getting spotted with a fourth gen K-pop artist, and you know, in the back of my head I think, man, yeah. I mean, he's the maknae of BTS, and he's still a young guy, but I mean, yeah, so many guys look up to him, and he's taking the role on. He absolutely is taking the role on. He's big time in the position to give advice and the younger artist. Whew. You zoom through my head like that.
정국이 다 컸네.
Jungkook is all grown up.
다
You're an
내 편에
adult
있어요,
now.
그냥.
You guys are all
가끔씩
part of me, and
하나씩
sometimes you pop out one at a time.
근데 나는 진짜 참
I think the seven of us.
가족보다 더 가족
I
같은
feel more like
사람들인
family
것
than
같아.
my actual
저는
family.
가족보다 오래
I've
봤어요.
seen you guys more than my own
진짜
family.
인생을
You
다
spent half your
얼마를-
life.
그치.
Yeah.
나도 반대로
I've been
멤버라는
influenced a
느낌이
lot
많이
by the
들거든.
members
제일
too.
영향 제일
Who were you
많이
most
받아요.
influenced by?
아니, 나는 근데 읽으면
I
다
think I was
똑같이 진짜
influenced
n분의 1로 영향을 많이 받는
By all seven equally.
그러니까 내가
The other
못하는
members can do
영역을
things
이제 다른
that I
멤버들이 해주잖아.
can't.
그거 보면서
But
넌
instead of
내
not
영역이니까
doing
안
it
하는
since
게
it's
아니라
not my
보면서
area,
나도
I watched them
어떻게든 좀
try to
해야겠다.
learn.
이런
They
자극이
motivated me a lot.
7명이 다 그러잖아요.
All seven are like that.
그런 것도 신기하다.
그게 진짜
That's
좋은
really fascinating. That's a really good thing.
우리 서로
I think we were
서로한테
influenced by
그렇게
each
참
other
많이
a
영향을
lot.
받은 것 같아.
그래서 참 사람 잘
I was
만나서
lucky to
좋아하는
meet
게
good people.
이렇게 습득이
I'm a quick
빠르니까
learner.
만약에
So
진짜
if
막
you
성격
guys
안 좋은
hadn't been good
사람이었어,
people,
형들이. 그러면은 그거
I would have
그냥
been like
거절
that too.
닮았겠지. 그리고
Very good compliment. Very good little hidden compliment in there. Wow. And I would have
그게
lived without
잘못된지
knowing it was
모르고
wrong.
살아왔겠지.
그거는 이제
You
네가
have
좋은
good
사람이라서
people
좋은
around you
사람들이
because you're a good
없으니까.
person.
아, 난 그렇게 생각 안 해.
I don't know about
저는 제
that. I
스스로
never thought of
제가
myself
좋은
as a good
사람이라고
person.
생각 안 하거든요.
나쁜 사람은 아닐 거야.
Well, you're not a bad
나쁜 사람이
person.
될 수-
I think I could have been. I think I could have been if I had been under bad influence. Well, yeah, that's how. I mean, that is to a certain extent just human nature. You know, you get surrounded by, especially when you're young, 15, 16 years old, like he was when he was first came in. And it's like, yeah, I mean, who isn't going to be surrounded by bad people at that age and like have that rub off on them? You know, there's very, very few people who have this moral fiber at the innermost part of their soul who even as a young teenager can be surrounded by bad people and just come through shining. You know, it's yeah.
천성이 될 수가 없어.
It's not your nature.
자연스럽게 그
I think I
좋은
just
점을
naturally
보고
tried
배우려고
to learn
나도 모르게 그냥
The good
했던 것
things
같아요.
without even realizing it. That's what I tried to
우리
do.
멤버들 진짜
Our members were all
착했어.
really nice, though.
진짜 착했어.
다 깨어 있는 것 같아요.
Everyone is
아니,
really
이쯤 되면
open-minded.
이제
I think
너네는
maybe
그냥
we could have
방탄해
just been
하고
chosen
찍어준 거 아닐까?
to be
뭐 힘이
BTS.
있다면.
그러니까
If there's a God, yeah,
나
I believe in
운명이
fate.
있는데 내 인생에서
One of the things that I
뭔가
feel
제일
really
뭐
lucky
행운이라고
about
생각하는 점 중에 아 점중애가
Not one
아니라
of
그게
many things. I mean, the one thing I feel
그거
most
딱
lucky
하나가
about
제일 그건
is
것
that I met you
너는 이제
guys.
막내니까.
Since you're the
여섯
youngest,
명의
the
형이
six of
좀
us
되게
really cared about you a
애지중지하면서
lot.
그거는 있긴 했었어.
고마워요.
진짜
We
애지중지하고.
really looked out for you.
참 잘 컸지 진짜.
I grew up so well because of you guys. That's freaking adorable. People usually say that to their parents when they did a great job raising them, right? It's like, you guys were great parents. I turned out really good because of you guys. He's like, he's saying that to the members. That's freaking nice. When do you think you grew up well?
라고 생각하는 순간이 언제야?
아 내가
When I think about how I'm not mean,
우리는 아기가 없지.
none of us have any malice.
어른이 됐네.
So you're an adult now. You're all grown up. He says that every time he sees me.
형은 나도
볼 때마다 그런
I can't
마음이
help
들어.
it when I
지금
see you. You still have the exact same
중학생
face
때
from
이렇게
middle
똑같거든,
school.
지금. 제 얼굴 완전 똑같아.
Your face
똑같아.
looks exactly the same.
와가지고 막
Nice. This is when you first came.
너무 오시면 너못 가리고.
You didn't know a
못
thing?
가렸.
아니 2018년
The 2018 Run BTS
달방
picnic.
야유회 이거를 어떻게
How do people remember these things?
기억할까?
Even
나
I don't
모르겠는데.
remember.
네가 쓴 시가
Apparently,
있대.
there's a poem you wrote. Gold.
형아
remember.
아무것도 못했던 내가
When I knew
방금
nothing,
같은
I met
시기를
all of you at a
시기에
golden period
그대들을
in my
만나
life,
나 자신이
and I started to shine.
빛나기 시작하였어. 처음엔
In the
내가
beginning, I
황금이었으나
was gold.
시간이 지나
But as time passed,
주위를
I looked
둘러보니
around,
내 주위가
and everything around me
온통
had turned to
황금으로
gold.
뒤바뀌었더구나.
야, 너무 잘 썼는데?
이 소중한
I do
빛들을
not wish to lose this
잃고 싶지
precious
않소.
light.
난 지금도 똑같이
I
생각하고
still
있어요.
feel the same.
지금 내 마음이.
That's how I feel
그때는
now.
지금이랑
Nothing
다른
has
거
changed from then until
이렇게
now.
보면 다 같이
Looking
진짜
back, I
재능
think
있는 애들은
talented
모아놓은
guys
것
were
같아,
just
지금
brought
보면.
together. Who's there? That's Grace. This is a feature that you get to see if you hang out with me on Patreon. Gotta get my cat some food. Getting along is a talent
어울리는
too.
것도 재능이에요.
아니 물론 뭐 우리
Of
노력은
course, we
많이
made a
했지.
lot of effort too.
근데 만약에
Yeah, it does take a lot of effort for 7 guys to get along, like especially at that age. I know sometimes there's this myth of just like, human, like 7 people who were fated to be together to the extent that they just like automatically love each other and never fight, and like oh my god, have you ever been roommates with 7 people? Doesn't happen like that. Does not happen like that. It's just you throw people together in a small space, stress them out by not letting them sleep, putting them on a diet, working on nearly 24/7, and there's going to be like short tempers, heightened anxiety, so much stress, and like expect them like not to have issues. But it's one of the things that like reacting to a bunch of other groups is seeing is like the groups who really like you can tell by how they interact that they genuinely have a good relationship. She just threw food off the top shelf. Like they have worked on it. They don't just let their friendship happen. Like they have worked on being family, and it takes work. But if we had been a huge success from the start, I don't think we could have come this far.
우리라면은
No, it's us. So I think we could have.
재밌네.
It's fun
그러니까.
to talk
기억
about
안
the
난다고
past. You said you don't remember,
기억하고
but you
있구만.
remember everything.
생각 안 하니까.
I don't think about it
내가 다
usually.
기억하고 있어.
I remember everything.
왜 그런지 모르겠는데.
I don't know why, but I remember everything.
내거
Can I
먹어
get
내 거.
another bowl of rice?
뭐.
Eat mine.
간헐적
Nice. You do
단식을
intermittent
하는데 새끼를
Yeah,
한
but
번에
it
먹.
looks like you eat 3
아니야?
meals all at
중요하지
once.
않아요. 얼마나
That doesn't matter.
먹느냐가
How much you
중요하지
eat
않아요.
doesn't
공복시간이
matter. What
중요한 거야.
matters is how long you fast.
나도 그거 하면서
I
한 번에
tried
많이
doing it
먹으니까
too, but I gained weight because I ate a lot all at once.
지긴 하더라.
밥도 잘 먹지 못해.
아니 뭐 더 하고
And there is Jungkook singing in the green room, singing in the car. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
없는데요?
No, you just want to go home, don't you?
재밌는데?
No.
윤기 형 먼저
It's fun.
퇴근해요.
You can go home first if you want to. You can leave. I'm just gonna make more meat.
자,
오케이.
Okay. On Suchwita, you know we have a segment called Time Machine Talk, right?
봤다 하면 쉽다.
I thought you said you watched my show.
끝까지 안 봐요.
I don't watch all of it.
나는
I
애청자인 줄 알고.
invited you thinking you were a regular viewer.
타임머신 향이 있는데
There's something called
Yeah,
the Time
가고 싶은
Machine
거.
Talk. If you could go
과거일
to
수도
the
있고,
past
미래일 수도 있고.
or the future,
가고 싶은 곳이 있어.
when would you like to go?
간다고 하면 과거요.
I'd go to the
언제로
past.
돌아오고 싶어?
When exactly?
초등학생?
Elementary school.
기억을 다
Would I be going with
돌아가는
all
거야,
my
아니면
memories, or
아예
does it
리셋되는
reset?
가지
You'd have to go with your memories for it to make
돌아가야지 말이 되지
sense.
않을까?
그죠? 그럼 초등학생.
And then elementary school.
뭐 할 거야?
내
What would you
미래를
do?
알고 있으니까.
Since I know my future,
내가 지금 이때까지
I know where I would end up,
있었거든.
right?
그럼 난 개인적으로
So I
그냥
think I just do everything I
할수
could
있는 거를
to
많이
prepare
만들어
myself.
예를 들면 곡이나
Like songs and stuff,
실력이나
like my skills,
취미나
dancing,
공부도 그렇고
studying and learning English,
그런 것들
things like
이런
that.
거안 하고 있어.
So I don't study English
하고
now.
있어요.
You don't study English now? I am.
웬만한
You can have conversations in
영어 할
English,
거 아니야.
can't you?
안 되는데요.
Not really.
금방 좀 한데.
You just have to work on it a little.
야,
Alright.
물론 이제
Of course, it wouldn't be fun
애들이랑
playing
노는
with
되게
kids.
재미없겠다만
초등학생 애들이
With elementary
그쵸,
school
이제-
kids. Yeah, you go back. Like, if I were to go back as a 41-year-old to, like, with a complete 41-year-old mentality, it'd be like, Umbrella Academy, that one kid. Just like sitting there as, what is he, like a 12-year-old drinking his whiskey neat. Like, these kids. What would you do?
경찰과 도둑.
I'd have to do things like cops and robbers. I'd play with the kids a bit.
나는 이제 집에서
Then I'd go home.
연습하고,
Just go home and practice.
공부하고
Practice and study.
그래가지고
That way I'd hear that I'm a genius as soon
진짜
as
데뷔
I
초 때부터
debut.
천재 소리 듣는 거야.
아니 너 데뷔 초
You've already been called a genius since you debuted.
아니야.
그때 잘했어.
You were already good back
잘하고
then.
됐지.
I wasn't.
근데
We were all bad. I enjoyed the early stuff. Come on. But how can you be good from the
잘하냐고 나
start?
그게 궁금하다니까.
That's what I want to know.
진짜 천년도
I want to hear that I'm an idol that you can only find once every
어쨌든
너
1,000
만년도
years.
하고
You're an idol that can only be found once every
또 욕심을
10,000
터내.
years.
지금
Stop wanting more. Just do what you want.
없으면은
Without ambition.
그
Without ambition, you can't do anything. I know
나도
that.
그렇게 살아왔어.
I was like that too.
누구보다 욕심이
I was more
많았던
ambitious than
사람이니까.
anyone. But you need to enjoy yourself.
넌 너무 잘 즐기고
I do.
있어서
You're already enjoying yourself, so saying
이런
this
이야기
is
하는 게좀
kind
의미가
of pointless.
자 인간
Then, as the person,
전정국,
Jin Jungkook,
BTS 정국
not
말고.
BTS, Jin Jungkook, do you have a dream?
전제가 잘못됐어요.
That premise is
지금
wrong.
그 두 개를
Yeah, you can't really
떼어놓을
separate
순
the two.
없지.
그렇게 분리를
I
하는
can't be
사람
separated like that.
인간 전정국에
And the dream of Jin Jungkook as a person
BTS
and
꿈.
a BTS member.
그런 날이
I'm
왔으면
hoping a
좋겠어요. 나
day will
스스로
come when I'm
내가
able to think that I'm
발전자고
pretty good,
생각했어요. 진짜
that
진짜
I'm
멋있다.
really, really cool.
나 스스로.
Myself.
그런 나르시스트가
You want to be a
되겠다고?
narcissist?
저는 지금
You want to be a narcissist? Yeah, I do. Even now, I think that I'm lacking in many
아직도 제가
ways. That's like the curse of the perfectionist, isn't it? The curse of the perfectionist, the curse of the genius. Like, so many, yeah, that's just, like, it's not, you can't ever be perfect. Like, how can you ever be, you can't be perfect. And so the perfectionist always sees those things that are not perfect. And even if they're the best, it's like, you can't be perfect, but they see it. And they're like, that, and that, and that, and that, I'm not good. It's like, even JK,
많이 부족하다고 생각하고 있어요.
Even JK
근데
thinks it.
이런 내가
But
나중에
if
진짜
I
열심히
work
해가지고
really
나
hard at it
스스로를
and reach the
만족시키는
level where I'm satisfied with myself,
경지까지 도달했을 때 그때 와
at that time,
그냥 그런
it would
순간이
just be
왔으면
great if a
좋겠어.
moment like that
너만
came.
모르지. 너
He says, you're the only one who
너를
doesn't
그냥
know. Everyone else thinks that way about you.
나도 그렇게
Truth. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? Good? She doesn't care. Even I think that way.
안 돼.
No.
더 해야 돼.
I
그런
have to do more. When I'm able to think that way about
드는
myself,
거라면은 내가 엄청 잘
it'll mean that I'm
지내고
doing
있다는
really
뜻이니까.
well.
그렇지.
그런 순간이 딱 왔어.
I'm hoping that moment will come.
아, 너 정말
You-
멋있는 친구구나.
You're pretty awesome.
이렇게 되게.
Like that. Look at how young he is, Kai. Yeah, he has grown up with BTS, hasn't he? Right on screen. Oh god, the coffin.
수치타 사랑해요.
I love you,
BTS 보물,
Suchwita. The
영원한
treasure of
황금
BTS
막내.
are forever golden maknae.
엔딩곡으로
Sing a
노래
song
하나
for the
하고
ending
또.
before you go.
뭐 성시경 씨 하나 노래 불러야 되겠다. 수치타에서 노래 부르는 사람 내가
Am I the first guest to
처음인가?
sing on Suchwita?
최초야 최초.
오케이 최초.
Alright, Sung is seeking the road to me. You wanna dance, Grace? Come here, let's dance.
서렸나요? 날 받아주기가 아직 힘든가요? 그대 떠난 사람 그만 잊으려고 애쓰지 마요. 나 그때까지 기다릴 테니 사랑한다는 그 말 아껴둘 걸 그랬죠. 이제 그대 마음 표현해야 하나 모두 하고 싶어
She doesn't want to be put down.
마음으로 그댈 사랑할게요.
They do there. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful.
또 남아있다면 모두 흘려버려. 이 좋은 하늘 아래 우리 만남도록.
So proud. Yoongi is so proud. I love seeing that.
보내주셔서 너무 감사드리고요. 오늘을 마지막으로 슈치타는 없어질 것 같아요.
I think this will be Suchwita's final episode. What? Why are you canceling it suddenly?
사랑할 수 있나요? 내가 다가간 만큼 이제 내게 와줘요. 내게 기대만 사랑이 아니다 해도 괜찮아요. 그댈 볼 수 있으니 괜찮아요. 내가 사랑할 테니.
가사가
Ah, the lyrics.
가사가 발라드 가사는
Their
되게
lyrics are
너무
so
절전하다. 되게.
so sad.
보고 있으니까.
네 고생
아무튼
많으셨습니다.
쉬다.
수치타.
자 죽었다.
아 즐거웠다.
집에 가자 이제.
Let's go home now.
노래 한 곡 더 하고 하면 안 되나? 형
Can I
먼저.
sing one more
야,
song?
네가 노래
Do you want to go home first? How can I leave if you're gonna sing?
가냐 진짜.
아 근데 나 대대시나 불러야 돼.
You know, I might as well sing that.
아.
With Psy. Nice.
20, 22. Long time no see, huh? 오래가 많아지, huh? 오늘도 지지고
Right.
먹고 let's get loco. Pandemic's over. 그래 기분이 오죠. 다시 그분이 오죠. Everybody say 벅적지근해.
Get it, Suga.
벅적지근해. 시끌벅적거리네. 노저 북적거리네. 동서남북 에이 강남 강북 에이 싹 다 모여 떠요 해수지 Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Oh,
싸이 형 이거 인스타 박제할 것 같은데.
Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Whoa, yeah.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
준비하시고.
Get it, get it.
That I like that. 기분 좋아, baby. 흔들어 줘. 뭐지?
Sugar's taking the load off. What was the dance?
1, 2, 3 to the 4. That's that I like that. That's that I like that, baby. That's that I like that. It's like that. That's all. That's that I like that.
Oh, my face hurts from smiling. That's
That's that I like
Oh my
that.
god.
It's like that.
야 내가 많은 사람이 이제 가면 가자.
That's that I like that. 시간이 지나가면 That's that I like
Get it, JK. He's just.
내 마이크 너무
that.
내가 바라보고 바라던 사람들은 모두 다 ready set. Go little
맺힌 때린 선물이 불편하겠지 눈에 바람대로 막거나 공사주는 사람들을 모아다가 가볍게 떼지 적당히 하라고 go 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 그냥 닥치고 다같이 놀아보자고 민기와 조정국 Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
Oh, with the karaoke
yeah. Whoa.
and the smile.
Can you feel
He just seems like the happiest guy. He has the best smile.
Let's go. 준비하시고 서세요. That I like that. 기분 좋아, baby. 흔들어줘 위아래로. 1, 2, 3 to the 4. That I like that. That I like that, baby. That I like that. It's like that. That's all. That I like that. That I like that, baby. That I like that. Do what you want. Do what you want.
With the head banging.
I like that. Do what you
Oh
want.
God.
Say what you want. Do what you want. That I like that, baby. That I like that.
Well done.
가자.
Yoongi's spent. He's done. He's gonna turn into a rock.
수고하셨습니다.
수고하셨습니다.
Great job, everyone. Yoongi has left the building. JK is still eating.
수고했어.
뭐안갈 거야?
Well done. Are you
가야
going
돼,
home?
가야
마실 거면 집에 가서
If you're
마셔,
gonna
그냥.
drink, go home and drink.
더 먹으려고?
So you're having more?
깜짝이야.
I don't want to waste it. Just leave it here. Why are you drinking here? The food is there. That's.
아무튼 너무 즐거웠다.
This was so fun.
되게 좋았어.
나 간다.
I'm leaving.
또 가.
JK's gonna finish eating. He's gonna finish eating.
재밌는데 노래 나고.
I'm having a lot of fun. Should I sing another song before I go? Suchwita, please. You should throw the rest of the meat on the grill. Still got meat left there, buddy.
예.
He's changing to Suchwita. Just go to a karaoke. He even changed. He should even change. He's leaving.
미안합니다. 좀만
I'm
더
sorry, I'll just hang out a little bit more. Best thing ever. Was he actually grilling more meat? Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Oh, that's fantastic. He just hangs out and keeps eating and drinking. That is possibly the best thing ever. Finish the meat. Nope. Ooh, should go with J-Hope. I guess that's going up on Patreon. But, oh my god. I love that. Subscribe, go check out Patreon. All of the Suchwita incoming there. All of the albums up there. Oh god, reacted to J-Hope's and RM's and Augustine's most recent records, all of them. So all of the goodies over there for you to enjoy. But I have stuff to do, so I'm gonna go do stuff and finish my whiskey.